Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin struggling to hold $20,000. Today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the best charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and figure out what this means for you. You definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at Bitcoin, the latest charts, what this means for cryptocurrency and for you. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Push the like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Now, today, finally out of single digits extreme fear. We were in single digits extreme fear for an entire week. And now we're at 11, just barely outside of single digits extreme fear. The market down 5% today. Bitcoin at 2403, Ethereum at 1089, BNB at 214, Cardano 47 cents, XRP 32 cents, Solana $35, and Dogecoin 6 cents. And if you want any of these hot coins today based on artificial intelligence and machine learning, they would be Nest Protocol, Reserve Rights, Helium, Chia, and Trust Wallet. And if you want to check out token metrics for yourself, there is a 1-week free trial by clicking the link down in the description. Now, Bitcoin today struggling to stay above $20,000 at the moment. This is the line in the sand because if we go below here, there's not much support other than this green line, the 280 weekly moving average, which was support right back here, right now, roughly about $17,500. But Trading Shot on TradingView is saying, hey, this is the ultimate buy signal for Bitcoin that just flashed on the 2-week charts. If we take a look at Bitcoin right here, and we also have the 2-week RSI down in the bottom, the previous times we have found support right around this trend line and a reversal, which we're starting to see right now. This has been a great buy opportunity for Bitcoin. He is saying we have a confirmed buy when the RSI breaks above this yellow moving average of the RSI. So we're getting pretty close, not buy yet, but getting pretty darn close to a buy signal. But recently, we've had the last 3 consecutive days have been the largest USD denominated realized loss in Bitcoin's history. This looks bad. Over 7.325 billion in Bitcoin losses have been locked in by investors spending coins that were accumulated at higher prices. You can say 3 days in a row right there. We haven't seen something like that in Bitcoin's history. And as of right now, we have the longest period of time below the 4-year moving average, and it may now be acting as resistance. You can see previously in 2015, there was 1 day. 2015 again, 4 days. 2019, 0 days. 2020, 5 days. Well, we've been 6 days so far underneath the 4-year moving average. And you can see here, it could potentially be forming resistance because as of right now, the 4-year moving average is at $21,700. So if we can't get back above that level, that could potentially become resistance, which wouldn't be good. Bringing us to this model here. The two models show one of the countless possible medium-term scenarios for Bitcoin. Right now, we've been thinking that maybe we were having support at this max floor, but it could go all the way down to the coin value days destroyed floor right here in the mid $10,000-ish area. But despite where the price may go in the short to medium term, things are looking closer to a bottom because we're getting closer to zero all the time. That was a joke. Don't take that the wrong way. But the bottom is in when the derivatives market is shorting Bitcoin into the dirt after the brunt of spot selling has taken place. We're getting closer. We can see the perps funding rate. When it gets into this reddish area, that's when we see a bottom, as we saw back here last summer, as we saw in the COVID bottom, and we're getting closer. We're turning towards that yellow-orangish, almost towards the reddish. Once everybody starts shorting Bitcoin, that's generally when the price starts to pop. TA analysts saying that Bitcoin is getting ready for a massive bull run. When we take a look at the DEMA and the median, when they have a crossover, as they did here in 2015 and also in 2019, that signaled pretty close to the bottoms. We're seeing the cross first start happening right now, signaling pretty close to the bottom. As a matter of fact, all 3 Bitcoin MVRV cohort ratios are now under water. The aggregate market is underwater in orange, the long-term holders are underwater in blue, and the short-term holders are underwater in red. Previously, when all three of these were underwater, these signaled the bottoms, could potentially be signaling the bottom. Right now, Miles J. Creative saying generational buying opportunity, or is this time different? You can see these levels are the lowest. The realized cap and market cap Z-score, MVRV Z-score, the lowest it has historically been each time previously, signaling a bottom. And it's really hard to tell at the bottom when you're at the bottom. It's only in hindsight that you can kick yourself for not buying at those moments. Because right now, Bitcoin macro view, pre-peaks have previously successfully served as solid support for next Bitcoin cycle. We see a good chance that this mini pre-peak from December 2020 will hold as a support line as well. You can see right here, previous peak now becoming support, previous peak becoming support, previous peak becoming support. Could be happening once again, which brings us to this mega pump the next 200 days. We can see when Bitcoin has gone below the 400 EMA, like it did here, it dropped 61.92% to find the bottom. Well, right now, that's about where we are, roughly $20,000 before Bitcoin price could retrace going all the way back up, which brings us to this right here from Charts BTC. The get rich quick noobs get flushed. The MSM declares Bitcoin is dead. The salty no-coiners take a victory lap. Those with a high time preference never learn. Same story, different epoch. We can see here that this is taking a look at the compound annual growth rate for Bitcoin. 45%, 29%, 31%, 50%, 72%, 87%, 55%, 79%, 123%, 89%. Still staying above inflation, but the charts get better because Bitcoin price on this date, yes, it's lower today's date than last year. However, if we look historically, you need to have a longer time frame than one single year. As a matter of fact, the compound annual growth rate per halving epoch, well, the first one, it was 202%. The second one, it was 95%. The third one, 48% compound annual growth rate. What that means is that you actually 1.5x your investment per year. That's still pretty darn good for just holding some Bitcoin. So that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love ya. Peace.